Hey, yo, what's going on? Today we're going to be looking at my top 10 favorite anime. Now, I just wanted to clarify a few things before we get into the video. And we'll start off with, this is my top favorite anime. This is not the top anime. So before you go in the comments going, hey, Team Rock, you're wrong. This is my top favorite anime. So whether you use this as like some type of list for you to watch, or if you respect my opinion, that's you. But yeah, this is my top favorite anime, not the top anime. I believe that there are animes better than my animes, but they're not on my list. All right, so just clarifying. Next is, if you guys could drop a like or subscribe, that'd be greatly appreciated. It really just lets me know that people are actually watching my content. It just makes me more motivated to actually, how do you say, like, make videos, right? I've been getting decent support actually on my two most recent edits. I got a good amount of views on that, and I greatly appreciate anybody that actually watched the video. Next is going to be, let me know what your guys' top 10 favorite anime are. I'd be glad to hear them. I think it'd be really dope to hear everybody's opinion on the matter. What's your guys' top 10 favorite anime? Other than that, though, we're gonna hop straight into the video with the top 10 anime, our top 10 favorite anime. Coming in at number 10 is going to be Dragon Ball. Now, does include Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, so they're both kind of in the same category, in my opinion. I'm pretty excited to get to Super. I'm not there yet because I'm watching a lot of different anime at once. Like, I'm trying to get into One Piece as well, and that's a whole ass another conversation to begin with. But overall, Dragon Ball is just a great anime overall. My only problems with it would probably be the character development. At sometimes it can be kind of poo-poo, but then again, it's a shonen fighting anime, so I mean, like, who fuck cares? Goku's just going around beating the shit out of people, and it's pretty exciting to see, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, overall, great anime. Definitely a very good contender for the number 10 slot. All right, at number 9, we're gonna be looking at Chivalry of a Failed Knight. Now, before you go in the comments, start roasting my ass for liking this anime. If you don't know, me, Team Mark, the only, is a very big fan of romance anime. Alright, now, it might sound weird, okay? I might not seem like that type of person, but I'm a big romance person, okay? I fucking love it to death. Most genre that I watch is romance. Don't get me wrong, I still watch other genres, okay? I just prefer the romance genre. But before you start to think that now it's gonna be a romance bias list, okay? My number one favorite anime is not even a romance anime, so calm down. But yeah, I think this is a great anime, and if you haven't watched it, I 100% highly recommend to give it a shot. It'll really tell you whether you like romance anime or ecchi anime or literally anything in that category. So I definitely recommend giving it a shot. It's got great character development. It sucks that we probably won't get a season 2, but I mean, hey, that's just how anime is. Overall, though, one of the best animes I've ever watched. But it's definitely a number 9. It's not above that, really. I've watched a lot of anime in my time, and although it is a good anime, it really, I don't see it above a number 9. Let me know. Do you agree with me? Are you a romance person? I don't know. But other than that, I think it's a great anime, and I think it definitely deserves a number 9 spot. All right, number 8, we're gonna be looking at Sword Art Online. All right, now calm down, calm down.
It was a misinput. Calm down! You calm the fuck down!
Calm down. I know what you're saying. Calm down. All right, listen. It's an okay anime. Community's dog shit. Everything else about it, pretty dog shit. Okay anime. Okay. Now, before you go in the comments talking about how, oh, I'm, stupid, I honestly didn't mind the first season. Okay, I thought the first season was pretty good. Gun Get Online, I mean, it's okay. But overall, I think the first season's really good. I mean, not like really, really good, but like, I mean, it's a good anime, in my opinion, okay? This being said, though, it definitely doesn't go any more than top 8, okay? 100%, I agree. I can't even watch past, like, the 3rd season, because I don't think it was really that good. First, 2nd season, I think it's decent, and I don't think they're that bad at all. You may not agree with me, that's fine. I know a lot of people don't like this anime, at least all the people that are a fucking, dweeb. But yeah, overall, I think that it's an okay anime, so just calm your titties. And yeah, we'll move on to the 7th one. All right, and at number 7, we're gonna be looking at Afro Samurai. Now, if you don't know what Afro Samurai is, oh my god, you need to give it a watch, bro. This anime is straight heat. It's definitely one of my favorite animes. I'd like to clarify, I've watched a lot of anime in my time, so if you don't agree with some of the stuff on my list, you gotta understand that I've watched a lot of anime, so I had a lot of anime to choose from. But no matter what, Afro Samurai makes the top 10 on anybody's list, in my opinion. It's just a fantastic anime. Even for an anime, I don't even think it was made in Japan. I think that or it was made by a Japanese studio for American. Anyway, there's no sub or anything. It's a straight American English anime, but that doesn't even matter because it's so good. Um, Honestly, and especially with Samuel L. Jackson in there, it was a fantastic anime. I actually watched it like a month ago, and I can't even get over how good it was, especially for the small amount of episodes that it has. Um, Great anime. Definitely recommend giving it a watch. Definitely easily a number seven. Could even be higher if I had more time to make this list. But anyway, yeah, that's number seven. Let's get into number six. All right, and then at number six, we're gonna have Love Tyrant. Now, if you don't know what this anime is, I'm not surprised. It's not a very popular anime, if I'm not mistaken, but I personally really like it. It's a very good romance anime. Um, it's a fantastic anime in my opinion, especially for one that not many people have watched, not many people know. It's really good, a lot of good romance in it. Like I said, I'm a big romance person, so you really shouldn't be surprised that that's up there. But don't worry, soon we're gonna get past the romance, I promise. Okay, most of the middle of this list is romance, and then after that is mostly fighting and really good fucking anime. But really good anime. Honestly, I could probably change this in or out with Afro Samurai. I mean, like that's just kind of they kind of switch around. I mean, there's a lot of animes I could switch around on this list. I mean, like if you look at Sword Art Online, I'd probably change that to number 10. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're changing. You know what? Sword Art Online is number 10. Dragon Ball's number 8. All right, suck my cock. But Love Tyrant, great anime. Overall, just fantastic. Very good for romance. But other than that, let's move on to number 5. All right, and then that number 5, we're gonna have Toradora. Now, this is a very, very good romance anime. Definitely my favorite romance anime, other than my number 2 on my list. Um, Overall, though, great slice of life anime. Lots of good character development, especially the ending really pulls your heartstrings. Very good anime. I love this anime to death. Definitely a number 5, no doubt about it. Would never change it. Definitely my top 5 anime. But yeah, great anime. If you haven't watched it, I recommend to go watch it. All right, let's move on to number 4. All right, and then at number 4, we're gonna have Tokyo Ghoul. Now, don't get me wrong, Tokyo Ghoul, probably one of the best animes in all time, in my opinion. Just such good character development. All the seasons were fantastic, in my opinion. But I'm putting it at number 4 because it's a great anime. It was one of the first animes I ever watched. But I mean, like it didn't have that same feeling as my top 3. Overall, though, if you have not watched this anime, you need to watch this anime. Fantastic anime. It's just overall the fight scenes, you know, the character development between Kaneki, Toka. I mean, all the people from Kaneki going from like a little bitch to a badass is cool. It's really good. Definitely my top 4. Would never change it. Basically, my top 5 I would never change. Like these are gonna be the top 5 for probably the rest of my life. I don't know though, because my top anime changed a couple times. But yeah, this is definitely my top 4, and let's move on to number 5 or number 3. All right, and then at number 3 we have Assassination Classroom. Now, if you don't know what this anime is, it's really good. It's just a fantastic anime overall. I watched it not long ago, maybe 2 months ago. Was really good. I loved every single part of it. It had that feeling where you want to finish this anime, you want to watch it. I think we've all had that feeling if you watch a lot of anime where you just you love an anime. And definitely my number 3 is gonna be Assassination Classroom all day, would never change. I love this anime to death. It's my wallpaper. I mean, like I put it everywhere. But yeah, number 3 is definitely Assassination Classroom. So like I said, romance is starting to go out the window. I got one more romance left at number 2, and then we'll have my number 1. But yeah, definitely my top 3, Assassination Classroom. Let's move on to the next one. All right, and then number 2, we're gonna have High School DxD. Now, calm down. All right, I'll watch it for the plot. I swear, nah, but really, High School DxD is a great anime in my opinion. Yeah, it's got that ecchi, and a lot of people consider it like a fucking hentai or something, but it's not. Okay, it's got a really good romance. Issei's a badass. He goes around beating the shit out of people that fuck with him. Overall, fantastic romance anime. I love High School DxD. Used to be my number 1 until I watched my number 1. But yeah, it was a great anime, and if you haven't watched it, I recommend you go watch it. It might not be for you though, especially if you're not of the age of 18, or you're not really into I'm not gonna lie to you, there's some titties in it. Okay, there's a lot of shit in it. that I don't really recommend if you're like a little younger. But overall, it's a great anime, and if you're, able to watch that type of stuff, I highly recommend to go watch it. And then we're gonna move on to my favorite anime, which if you watch any of my channel, you probably know what my favorite anime is. But let's move on to it. All right, and then at my number one anime of all time, my favorite is gonna be Demon Slayer. Okay, this fucking anime is so good. They're gonna be releasing a game soon. I'm so excited. I love this anime so much. It's just so good. Like they're like it's just really good. And I mean, I've watched a lot of anime, and just none of them really compare to the feeling that Demon Slayer gives me. Okay, like I said, this is my favorite anime, so you might not agree, but it gave me that feeling of holy fuck, this is a good anime. The whole way through it, I was just really hyped. Honestly, I hope it goes on for a while. I'm not gonna read the manga, but overall, great fucking anime. And if you haven't watched Demon Slayer, you need to watch it. It's such a good anime, especially if you're into really good fight scenes. I mean, Tanjiro, he starts out kind of weak. He's not very strong. He gets pretty strong, right? The cool part is he's like not weak, but he's not strong. He's like in that middle ground, and eventually you can tell that he's gonna become really strong, right? It's not like Naruto or Deku where he's just a weak little bitch, and then by the end of the anime he's gonna be super strong. While Tanjiro kind of starts out with like that really good, he starts out decent for who he is, and then he goes on to being decent for who he is again. And I feel eventually he's gonna become a really strong character. But overall, great anime, definitely my number one. Alright, that's gonna be it for today's video. That was my top 10 favorite anime. Like I said, let me know if you agree, let me know if you disagree. Honestly, some of the changes I probably made in video, because this took me a while to edit, is gonna be Sword Art Online and Dragon Ball. I'm kinda gonna change them out, because I'm not gonna lie, Dragon Ball is definitely better than Sword Art Online, so I don't know why I made that decision in my head, but I'm definitely interchanging them 100%. But yeah, overall, I think I have a pretty good list. If you don't agree, well, fuck you. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let me know what your guys' favorite anime is, and I'll see y'all later.